Hello and welcome to the second episode of the, kind of behind the scenes thing that we just go and talking about it. Now, last episode we got the beacon done and it is all amazing. I also dug out this entire area, and this is where like the beacon has range. Any further than that corner, the beacon just goes out. But this is basically the green is going to be a sugarcane farm, which I shall make in the next episode, along with a couple others that I'll either dot around episodes or just it'll be a work in progress of this will be a plant farm, so it'll be bamboo and melons and pumpkins and all of those stuff. But that's going to be in there, and I have like so many double chests full of just stone. This one has a bunch of the ore that I've gathered just from clearing this out, and a whole bunch of dripstone as well. I might do something with those. I think I have an idea for something I would want to do with the stone, but I do not know yet. So there are a couple things that we forgot to do in the actual episode itself, but the episode started to stretch a bit long, so I didn't really want to, keep you guys too long. So we just didn't do it. So one of the things that we didn't do is update the map. We need to update the map and see what we need. So there's this map specifically. We're just gonna quickly go through the maps, breaking and placing them, updating them, making sure that I don't break them. Okay, now this one is the one where I can get the actual... I made a banner for it in the last episode, but I didn't actually mark it because, well, I didn't know. Or actually, because the episode was getting long. I didn't want it to get like too long and rambly, but I wanted it to be, it was a good length, I think. And now, boom, we have plant farms in the mountains. There's nothing signifying, but there's the banner. Looks like it blends in. If it wasn't for the black outline, it would be like completely unreadable. Once the sun goes down, then we're going to be fixing the bee farm. I'm going to start doing things in this episode, but basically what we're going to talk about now is the villagers, because that is the next thing I did on the list. So they are episode 3 and technically 4, because I did village and then iron farm and breeder at the same time. So I'm also going to explain like why I have these guys in holes and what I do. So starting with the actual village itself, I decided to make it underground. Oh yeah, and also before I do that, there are links to the episodes either in the cards in the top corner, or they are in the description. I will have them linked there in case you wanted to watch that as I go through it, like live, or not live, but as I do it in that time. But yeah, that one is... Alright, so I started with the village and I did it underground, just so that it would be easier to have the villagers contained, because I didn't want to have to deal with iron golems and villagers just walking everywhere willy-nilly. And so with the villagers contained and all, we were able to take them and, give a few of them trades as we needed them. Not too many, but it was enough to where we could like breed for bread and get bread and stuff. So after we got the villagers in there, I started with a circle pattern, but it really didn't work out because there wasn't enough space for the 100 villagers. So what I decided to do was make it a square, and the square just happened to have all of the possible, things that we would need. So all the villager beds available and everything. Just easily able to be done. So what I did was I just kept it as a square, with the beds along the corners and just left it like that. Now, I probably should have done it to where... I'm gonna need to look at this and see how I did it. Basically... Okay. So what we did was oh my goodness. Trying to do two things at once, which is nigh impossible. Why am I doing two things at once? I should not be doing two things at once. Okay. I'm gonna get this done. Because I want to get this done. And then I'm going to explain it. Alright, so now that the distraction is done, and I got the bees all resorted, and now they're producing honeycomb, we can go down here and I can show you. So, we originally had it to where we had tiny circles here, and then circle here, 4 circles. And then I was like, there's not enough room here for the beds to make 100. He's offering a rose to them. Or a puppy, that's so cute. Sorry, ADHD. But basically, I got enough beds for the 100 of them. And having this hole here, the iron golems eventually fall in. And since neither of them can climb, I can easily get out and access any of the villages that I need with a little bit of hunting and gathering, but other than that, it's pretty easy. Now, from here, I built the railway to give villagers to Iron Farm, and then give villagers to the breeder. Now, the breeder is currently stopped, so there's no little ones in the waterway, and so these villagers are kind of just stuck here for a while. But now I have a whole bunch of villagers. If we look at the cross-section of each one of theirs, what we have is the trade, and then a slab on the bottom that they just stand on and hover while still being able to see the block, and then the villager above that. So it's basically 3 blocks, and you have to make sure there's stuff on either side, otherwise the villagers will run away. But yeah, this is the easiest way that I've found to make them if I'm wanting to get a specific trade, because then I just break and replace this block until I get the trade that I actually want from these guys, like mending or unbreaking 3 or any of that. So that's kind of what that would be. Now, with these, we're eventually going to be making a villager, coliseum of sorts, where we're going to have all of the individual trades of the librarians, every one of the fletching trades, armors, literally everything that we could need from a villager, we're going to put into Coliseum. Now it's probably going to be right there if I'm going to be honest, but I don't know. I haven't planned it out yet, but that's a plan for the future. I haven't fully planned it out, but yeah. And then once we get them done, we're also going to make automatic farms for everything that is, well, farmable from villagers: wheat, carrots, and pumpkin and potatoes. Those 3. And then the pumpkins and watermelons will be moved to here, where we're going to have the sugarcane farm, pumpkin farm, literally everything in here. And so that's basically what we're going to be doing. It's not going to be too big. Now, for the bigger projects, like I think I might do something on the top of this mountain here as like a sculpture or something. That's a big build. I don't know, maybe like a giant spider or something. I don't know. No, I don't know. Haven't decided yet on what I want to do for that big project, but that's one that I want to wait until after I go to the end. Now, we're going to the end after we get netherite armor. So that would be something that I'm going to be doing between, well, now and the next episode. So honestly, this is so short. I think I might just leave this be. I don't know. Let me know if y'all want me to do more of these. Give it a like and comment. Let me know if you like the BTS series. And yeah, otherwise, I'm just going to continue with the main one and then change up and do like some gaming of other sorts besides Minecraft on the midweek thing, so I can have a little diversity in the gaming and have just this entire bit have this just for like Minecraft world, or I could just do challenges. I think I might do challenges for midweek. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have different challenges and things for the midweek, whether it's in this world or in a different one, like a one block or sky block or something. And we will have to see what we do next, because it'll be a very fun adventure. Anyway, asleep. Anyway, yeah, let me know what y'all think in the comments below. And, you know, we will see you next time.